Today I would like to share about complement cascade system. There are three complement system: classical pathway, alternative pathway, and lectin pathways. First, I would like to talk about classical pathway. When in our body, bacteria enter in our body, our antibody recognized as an antigen and form antigen-antibody complex. The antibody IgG and IgM have an area of complement binding. The antigen-antibody initiate the complement C1 complex. C1 complex is combined. C1 complex is a complex protein consists of 6 molecules of C1q, 2 molecules of C1r, and 2 molecules of C1s. C1 complex contains C1 protease, which will help to cleave C2 to C2a and C2b, C4 into C4a and C4b. C2b and C2a are released as an anaphylactoxin into the bloodstream. The remaining two complements, C2a and C4b, will bind together, and then C2a for C4b complex. It is also known as C3 convertase. And then I would like to talk about lectin pathway. Lectin pathway is similar as the classical pathway. It is activated by binding of the mannose binding lectin MBL to mannose residue of the pathogen. MBL activate mannose binding lectin associate serine protease 1N, such as MASB1 and MASB2, which can activate C2 into C2a and C2b, C4 into C4a and C4b. Same as the classical pathway, C2b and C4a release into our system anaphylactoxin. And then C2a and C4b will combine together and form a complex C3 convertase. Let's go to the alternative pathway. Alternative pathway is not the same as classical pathway or lectin pathway. This one is initiated by C4b to a complex activate C3b. Then this one will form C3bbb and also called C3 convertase. Alternative pathway can form another form of C3 convertase by combining with the protein of propyrin. The complex is also called C3bbb. In our complement system, classical pathway, alternative pathway, and lectin pathway, they all can produce C3 convertase, which means C4b2a complex. C3 convertase activates C3 and split into C3a and C3b. C3b combined with C4b2a complex and became C4B2A3B, and also known as C3C5 convertase. C3C5 convertase activates C3 and split into C3A and C3B, and activates C5 into split into C5A and C5B. C5B is an important protein which can initiate the terminal stage, the formation of membrane of complex. Formation of membrane of attack complex. MAC. C5B together with the other complement proteins C6, C7, C8, and C9 will form MAC. Formation of the membrane attack complex will create a hole on the membrane of the pathogen. This will cause the pathogen to lyse and cell burst. This is the overview of the complement system. Hope you all enjoy the video. Thank you so much.